Okay, now it's recording.
Yay!
There we go, now it should work.
There we go.
I wonder if you can hear me from this distance.
Aaron, that might be something that we need to try out before we do like a video about talking and stuff, and then you can't even hear anything you say.
Well, I'll speak loud and then it should just be fine.
I can't speak loud because you gave me bronchitis, and ain't nobody got time for that.
Bronchitis is not contagious.
Pretty sure it is.
I don't think it is.
Okay, alright, whatever you say. Well, I got something, I'm sick. I'm blaming you.
Well, it's not my fault. Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Morgan here with my wonderful youth pastor,
Hello.
Sister Jenny. Today, she has agreed to come and talk about the lies parents tell you as you're a child. And the reason I really asked her to do this because she has some amazing stories.
My mother's a liar. It happens.
Well, it's really straightforward about it, aren't you? It's like not even hold back nothing, even though your mother's like walking the hall.
She'll probably be here in a minute. That'll be exciting.
Should be an interesting video, I'm just saying. So, do you want to go ahead and start about with some of the stories your mother has told you over the past?
Yes. Well, all parents lie.
Yeah, well that's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, like, you know, like the whole Santa Claus thing, like, what is with that? Why would you tell your kids that there's a big fat man in a red suit that's going to come down your chimney, but it's okay, he's bringing you toys? Like, who started that?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, some dude breaking in and eating my cookies is not okay with me.
Definitely not okay. Parents lie, they tell you stuff all the time, like, especially if you're not an only child. I know you're not an only child.
No, I'm not.
We tell you, oh, I love you and your brothers and sisters, I love you all the same.
That's not true.
Not true at all. Whenever I was little, I used to be in beauty pageants, believe it or not. I had all these trophies. They were so beautiful. They were on our fireplace mantle. And till my little brother came along and started playing t-ball. And he started winning trophies, which I would just like to clarify. He did not win those trophies. They paid. They paid to get those trophies. Everybody got a trophy. My trophies, I won. His, my parents paid for. And so my parents told me that they loved us the same, but then all my trophies came down and Jacob's got to go up on the fireplace mantle. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm just saying, if you pay for something, you might as well display it.
Well, that's true, too.
Like if I had to pay for this thing, I might as well show it off.
That's true. But we actually discussed, because I told my mom the other day that I wanted my trophies back. I was going to display them on my mantle at my house, and she wouldn't do it at our house. And we discovered our old house that had gotten like some type of like fungus stuff in it. We had to tear it down. Apparently my trophies were in that house, and my trophies have been destroyed.
What a loving mother.
Yeah, so it's definitely, our parents did not love us the same, definitely not.
Well, I think no matter how much they say it, they're going to have a favorite.
Which I would like to say, now that I am grown, I don't live with them, and I don't use their money, I am officially their favorite. They like me more. Ask Jacob, I am their favorite. But then I discovered it doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Well, if you don't live with them, you don't have the money to spend for them, what does it help?
I know, right? I was like so excited I was the favorite, and then I was like, oh wait, I get nothing from this whatsoever.
Once you're grown and gone, it means nothing anymore.
Yeah.
And you're like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So, but my mom, one time she told us, we went to KFC, and she was ordering some coleslaw. And me and my little brother, we were always like really fat kids, and so we were really excited. We were like, what you gonna eat? What you got? And she's like, oh, I got some ice cream. And so me and Jacob were like, yeah, we want some. And she gives us a big spoonful of coleslaw. And we both hate coleslaw. Like, it was so disgusting. And she put us coleslaw and told us it was ice cream.
That's just mean. That's not even funny. That's just mean.
Yeah. That's my mother.
Well, I just know your whole family in general is quite mean. I mean, your husband kicked me in the face.
You see, that was your fault.
That was technically my fault. Because okay, look, if you have ever met her husband, he does not look like someone that can reach his foot 5 foot.
Are you calling my husband fat?
Look, I can't even reach my foot 5'9" to a 5'9", because I am 5'9". I've noticed that in previous videos. But your husband does not look like he can get his foot up that far. And he said he could, and I said no, you can't. And he said, and I'm like, prove it. And when I do, I lean my head a little too far to the left, apparently. And his foot goes straight up the side of my face and knocks me down like a cartoon.
Yeah. So apparently, you know, he can't kick that high. My husband's pretty awesome.
But now he threatens me with it because I didn't believe him, and I was proven wrong.
Yeah. Like, speaking of beatings, have you ever heard your parents ever give you the whole line, "This is gonna hurt you worse than it hurts me" thing?
That's a lie.
Absolutely a lie. My last butt whooping was actually when I was 18 years old. And it was my senior year of high school, and I thought that I was grown and I could tell my mom what I was going to do, and she made it very clear that I was not going to do that. And she broke a paddle on my butt, like huge paddle, like thick paddle, like wore me out, like ran me around the house. She actually broke like 3 or 4 on me before. So that whole "this is going to hurt you worse than it does me," yeah, that's a lie.
Well, you know, speaking of that, it seems like mothers also have some other, like, second sense. Like, I could be up here helping, and I do something wrong, and I get through the door, and as soon as I walk through the door, my head gets gets smacked, and I'm like, "What was that for?" You know what that was for. How does that happen?
Yeah.
But, you know, they do seem to tell you a lot of stuff that's not true. Also with eating, too. The apple peeling is not the healthiest part of that apple.
Lies!
No matter how much they tell you it is, it's a lie. And also, like, it always seems like every time we come to a new service, you have some other story about your mother to tell, or your brother. Which also apparently how your brother's lazy and doesn't like to do dishes.
Yes, he does. Yeah, good one. My mom, whenever I was growing up, I had to start cleaning in the kitchen. Probably I was about 3rd or 4th grade, started washing dishes, started helping her and stuff. And so my little brother's 4 years younger than me. When he gets that age, I asked my mom, I was like, "So when is Jacob going to start helping out in the kitchen?" She was like, "Oh no, you were in the 5th grade before you started doing that." So then he gets in the 5th grade. "Hey, when's Jacob going to start washing dishes and start cleaning up around the house?" "Oh no, you were in middle school." And so it just keeps going on and on and on. But I would just like to say, parents, if you're listening, it backfires. My mom was so sick the other day. She went to go to the emergency room, and on her way out the door, she was like, "Jacob, will you please clean up the kitchen?" And he was like, "No." He was like, "You always complain. I never do it right." So my mom seriously went to the emergency room, sick, at the emergency room, and he did not clean the kitchen for her. Yeah.
What a great little brother.
Yeah. So needless to say, I'm the favorite now. Just saying.
Well, growing up with 7 siblings and well, not growing up with them, but having 7 siblings, 2 of them being older than me, knowing that siblings can get annoying, especially when your brother's 6'2" and takes MMA classes. And when you go to hit him, somehow your foot's in your face and your face is in the dirt. And you don't know how you got there. Yeah, I can see where the point of having siblings is not fun if you are an only child. Lucky you.
Absolutely, so lucky.
Because also then your parents can spoil you and you're not, and they can even say you're my favorite and not lie about it.
People that say that you're my favorite, complete lies. Don't believe those people.
Every time you do something in our youth group, the words that come out of her mouth, whether good or bad, is "you're my favorite." I don't know how many times. It is an accomplishment if you can get her to say you are her least favorite.
Oh, I said that one time. Your whole entire life, one person, and that's one that you're going to remember.
Well, how many other times have you said that?
Sure. I've only said that to Christian.
And
only Christian can say he is my least favorite.
Everybody else, she posted a picture up on Facebook and tagged the whole youth group in it, and all it said was, "You're my favorite."
Yeah, there's a paper over there everybody signed.
It says, "You are my favorite person," and everybody signed it because that's what she tells everybody.
Actually, I don't think you signed it.
I didn't.
You're not on
I
it.
didn't sign
You're not my
that
favorite person. You can't make this stuff up.
I didn't sign that paper. I think that the week I actually missed that, I was sick that Sunday, and everybody signed that.
I purposely waited for that week. I was like, "You guys, Christian's not here. Everybody come sign this paper." That's how it happened.
I'm really happy I asked you to come to help me with the video.
I'm just joking. You really are my favorite.
How many other people are your favorite?
We're not talking about them. It's just me and you right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you should have seen the video me and Josh did earlier. We rode off into the sunset with those horses, and he tripped and fell.
It's really awkward.
It's really funny though to watch.
Sounds funny.
Is there any other lies your mother has told you?
I I don't know, she's always told me this one thing, and my grandma used to tell me all the time, and I was wondering maybe we could do an experiment, we could see if it's true. I was always too scared to try it, but has your mom ever told you that if you cross your eyes or make like an ugly face and then hit it real hard in the back of your head, that it'd be stuck like that forever?
Well, my mother never told me that you got hit, but if like if you leave it there for too long, it'll freeze that way.
Yeah.
I've always heard that one. That's a lie.
Well, I don't know, like I was always like too scared to try. Like I really wanted to, like even as an adult, but I'm just like there's just that little fear in the back of my mind out of all the lies she told me, maybe this one's not a lie. And what if my face really is stuck like that? So I was thinking maybe we could do it to you. I don't want to do it to me.
We can try that on the next episode. On the
Okay,
episode.
maybe
We'll
next
do that. But let's see. See, what is something my mother always told me? Oh yeah, has your parents ever told you, 1 minute, we'll go on in just a minute? 2 hours later, when are we gonna go? Just a minute. It's been a minute.
My mom was like the queen of exaggeration. Like she would like most moms exaggerate. Like we'll go in a minute and it's more like 15 or 20. She would wake us up and be like, "Oh my goodness, it's time for the school bus to get here. You gotta hurry." And we'd get up, we're like, "Mom, the bus isn't coming for another hour." She always exaggerates.
Well, I always know that like my mother blows things out of proportion sometimes. No, I'm not meaning like in a bad way, but like she exaggerates quite a bit. I know when I was little, before like I think it was like below 4, she said, "We'll go in a minute," and my comment was, "Is it one of my minutes or one of yours?"
Exactly.
So I know that's another thing they lie about. Let's see. Also, speaking on how we said something about Santa Claus, all legendary figures are scary in my opinion.
Yeah, they're totally creepy. These people sneaking in your room at night.
Santa Claus, he knows when you're awake and he knows when you're asleep. Stalker much? I'm saying everybody's got a stalker and his name is Santa Claus.
Yes.
And Tooth Fairy breaks into your house and steals your teeth.
Yeah. Did you know there was like a horror movie about that? Somebody made a horror movie about the Tooth Fairy.
They made a horror movie about Santa Claus too.
Ah, it's so creepy. And it's like, this is what it's really like. That's what I always imagined as a little kid. That's what it was like.
I wouldn't even watch that. I wouldn't. I'd be like, no. I mean, like, they also made a movie about Jack and Jill now, too. How they grow up to be witch hunters.
What? That's crazy. Now they're just making stuff. Everybody lies. That is what you can take away from this video. Everybody lies. But especially parents.
Apparently people make up some really ridiculous stuff, too. Okay, well, I think I've run out of stuff to talk about. Do you have anything else?
I think that's it. I'm good.
Okay. Well, this has been, I'm Chris Morgan, and this is...
Sister Jenny.
So you can say your name or not?
Well, I don't know if you want me to say it or if you like forgot who I was, so. Okay. I'm Sister Jenny. God bless.
Remember to always eat your biscuits, and I will see you guys next week.